quickly put on some music for myself and perfect. Let's continue. Oh, I'm gonna break this. Yes. That looks better. There we are. Oh wait, I already have. Alright, let's now give it a roof. And a good one. Wait. Yeah. Okay, what's a good looking roof? Polished tough. So what I'm gonna do is, wait, you polish myself? No, smooth myself. Use black stone, but on the outside it's gonna be polished diorite. So outline it with polished diorite. Oh. Then go like this. Oh wait. What I should probably do is save this area here. Just in case. Because I do plan on doing something with it later. Just give me a moment. Just gotta. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go do something. Alright, I am back. Let me just... Alright. Oh. Let's just build this. Gotta go. Wait, let's. Alright, well, it's a little. Yeah. Okay, I gotta find a. Okay. I know how I'm gonna add a generator in, so there's, just always light. Right. So, I'm gonna break out door here. It's pretty good. I need stone bricks. I'm gonna use smooth stone. I'm gonna get birch door. Actually, that'll look. Oh! It's not where I meant to have. Let's put. Oops. Perfect. This is gonna be the generator room. So let me get out iron block. Do I have redstone? Yep. Then I'm gonna. Well, since I already have polished iron stone, don't need that. So, smooth stone slabs as foundations. Build the generator here. There we are. Alright. Oh. So. Just gotta move this stuff. Oh, there we are. Then it's here. So I'm gonna put 2 lights here and here. Is that a good placement? No, it should go there. So it's not symmetrical, am I right? Yep. Alright, so bam, 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 bam. So then that, move these over there. I'm gonna put the lights here, up here. I'm gonna. Those stairs removed. Right, that should be good. Alright. I'm gonna break in through the roof. That is really close, but oh well. The lever. There we are. Right, yeah, that looks good. So now. Oh, wrong place. It's a little too far, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so not redstone, but heaters. Perfect. Ah, shit. So, can that still? No. Alright, I'm gonna find. I'm gonna go here. There we are. Fixed. So now what I need to do is add lights everywhere. So I'm gonna go in through here. I think a light would make sense here. Probably also should be one here. So that means two from here. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. And maybe another two. Is it lined up? Yeah. No, it's not. Line it up here. Two. Must be two away. Perfect. Right. So obviously not as many lights as I think would be good, but I think this just, for now, this is probably a good amount of lights to have. Oh. Excuse me, that's not where you're supposed to go. Here we are. So then bring it out here. Oh, for the love of... There we are. No, we're not going that way. So, bam. Bam, oops. Alright, let's see how it looks. Alright, that's not too bad. I'm gonna have the last one. Oh, that's better. There are a few dark spots, but that's fine. I just place one there. And then I just carry that over here. So we go one outwards from this one. Sideways. Bam. Right there. For God's sakes, can I not do that? Hello. Oh yeah. Alright, it gives it like a little pattern on the floor as well. And oops. Turn it off. Power goes out. Perfect. I'm gonna turn it back on. I think I should have one there. So, perfect. And there should obviously be one in here. I'm gonna do. So bam. Oh wait. Perfect. Now, if I just fill this in, for now, I can make it look like there are hidden mechanics underneath. That's me, sorry. I am still a little sick, so. Do 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 do. Alright. Okay, that could have gone very wrong if I wasn't careful enough. That could have gone very wrong. So, let me get the netherite. And the netherite. You can. Yeah, that could have gone very wrong. Actually, it's going wrong right now. It just looks. It's just concealed. It was very much unintentional. Uh, Hence why nobody should see up here. So we're gonna pretend like I didn't nearly just create a fascist symbol. So I really did not mean to do that, and I don't know how to fix that. So I'm gonna put that there. I don't actually. Now that I think about it, I don't like this way of doing it. I'm gonna leave this one there, and I'm gonna put another one here. That looks better. Uh, okay. I'm gonna have a little pathway that you're allowed to go up. Here and here, bam, bam. Okay, there we are. So I'm gonna go, so you can go through here, and I'm gonna put this here, So, goodbye iron, refresh, wait, I need that, I need that, I have that, I already have, why do I have two? Probably should have thrown the birch door out. I'm gonna put, it's gonna be a redstone block, bam, I'm gonna switch to a checkerboard pattern. Right, so, you know what? What I can do is have you be able to see inside here. So I'm gonna put like the foundations of it. Like you can just see into here, which is more like um like okay, it doesn't put it off, thank God. Okay, so how does this look? Oh no, it's not oh, okay. That does look good. Though I do feel the lack of any pipes going this direction. So go up, go down, go side. One of these going through up into there. I definitely need more chains going through the pipes. Let's give it a small like, mechanical look. I do like the fact that these walls don't um thingy. What's it called? The walls don't, make you make the redstone stop. I like that. There we are. What I'm gonna do for this? Actually, wait, no, I should do netherite. Because that makes 10 times more sense. That fits with what I just was doing. Alright, yeah, that looks good. There we go. So, oh wait. There's the horrible Freddy. Wait, it's starting to grow on me though. Although, his lack of eyebrows is certainly um, scary. Yeah, no, that makes it look worse. How can I give... Wait, that's still flat. Hmm. Curtains. Why make them all curtains? Opens. Oh, it just makes it... Oh, it just makes it look like he has long hair. He did it with black eyebrows, but there's not really much we could do because of this. I do think this is a good idea, though. Is there any... No, the wolf skeleton head won't fit. Is there no microphone again? No. What would make a good... I think bottom of the... It needs to be a block. Like half. Like... It needs to be the size of a head, but it needs to be able to connect. Can I let the skeleton skull connect? No, it needs to be attached to something. Alright, I think it just looks good with that one here. Though the hand size difference between that and that is crazy. Oh well. No. Oh, it was this side again, yeah. I don't know how to fix this side unless that was it. Have to move everything over once, which I'm not doing. Because So then I can get rid of this, but I'm not moving this entire thing over one. Because then I'd have to move that over one. And I ain't doing that. So everything I've just done, I ain't doing that. Plus I'd have to destroy half my Freddy here. My Freddy looks amazing. I'd say, except for this. I'm gonna get rid of this. There we go. Now it looks good. Alright. See the inner mechanisms here. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna have it turn this direction, but it's gonna be the salvage room here. Alright, so I'm gonna break through here. So the salvage room is gonna be over here. Over here, this is gonna link to that hallway here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take, what should I take? Red terracotta. I'll take red terracotta. Put that there. Oh no, it blends in too well. Okay. Okay. Block of redstone. Sure. Just don't look at it. I'm gonna bam, 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 bam. So I'll end up, no. Bam. Okay, now it's lined up. Doing it this way means that there won't be any sort of mistakes. Between the checkerboard pattern. If I go like this. Oops. Alright. So the foundations. I don't mind having the building look odd in this sort of way. Just so long as the building actually works, then I'm fine with it. Stupid fucking flies. Flies everywhere for some reason. I don't know why. It isn't summer, so I don't know why they're out now. Just piss off. Okay. Oh. This wasn't on purpose. Let's do the side, but okay. So I was doing the center. Okay. Okay, I like that. It gives it a little more of a random space. There's this big area that I want to fill in. Could be a staff room. So I'm not going to use the redstone block. I'm going to use jungle planks. So this whole area is a staff room. Because at least then this area gets used up. Except for this part, because this part makes no sense. I did say I want to make this place as big as possible. Because if it's the third pizzeria, you should at least have, a lot of space. So there's the staff room here. I'm going to give it a different roof than all the other places. All the other parts of the place, at least. I'm also going to have this part break now. I'm going to break it up. And instead, it's going to be an archway into a new area. So, if I use my favourite techniques when creating an archway, I think I used it in the FNAF 1 build. Wait, hey, you ain't supposed to go there. There we are. Right, so there's going to be a different roof here. And this is going to be a line of red concrete. That's brown concrete. This is red. Perfect. Then if I bring those up there, I'm going to have these spruce planks be the floor here. And the ceiling will be polished deep slate. There we are. Okay, so now for the ceiling here, I'll have it be polished diorite. There we are. I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna take. Right, yeah, they get an acacia dog. Now, move that up there. I already have spruce planks, so it should be fine. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. not saying I hate sometimes that redstone is just like wait. Yeah, I hate sometimes that redstone is just like that. I swear I just placed that down. Just in case. There we are. Now it's properly lit up. Perfect. Now we have these two areas. This is gonna be it's gonna lead to a more personal office space that'll lead down to another version of that FNAF 6 place. This is the salvage room, which I'm not gonna have a checkerboard pattern for. I'm gonna quickly just go over this and never to keep this all consistent. Perfect. Consistency is key. Bam. Alright. So I'm gonna have this go here. I'm gonna go forward for a bit. This is a very unnecessary thing to do because it's just gonna be an archway leading to an office. Alright, I like that. It's a very unnecessary hallway. So I could have just had a door, but oh well. Right, it's gonna lead to Mike's office, which is then going to lead down. So if I just go there. You know what would be also very unnecessary? To have a vent in the wall that led down to there. That would be very unnecessary, but it would be very funny. You know what? I'm gonna do that. He's gonna have a vent in his wall that allows him to just go down. And it'll be connected via a ladder, and it's just gonna be like the FNAF 1 vents I did. Because why not? It's my build, I decide what happens. But you know what? I do like the idea. You know what? This does look like a FNAF 6 office anyway. I could just have it above ground, but nah, I think that'd be... I think it's better to have it underground. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have the spruce stairs go up. And he's gonna have spruce trapdoor that allows him to climb out. So we'll just get rid of that and get the iron blocks back. Right, let me travel all the way back to FNAF 1 so I can just see how I built those vents again. Right, so here's FNAF 1. Oops. I want to know. Right, let me go to the security office. Right, how did I build these vents? Trapdoors. Oops. So I can put that there, put that there. Flip over. Trapdoors and ladders, obviously. I knew I had those. Okay, so to climb up, you needed a trap. You needed a ladder, trapdoor, ladder. Oh, wait. So you need to close that. Ladder. Open that. Go up. Press this down. Okay, it's very convoluted, but you can still do it. Alright, I think I understand how I did it. It's very convoluted, but sometimes having convoluted things is okay. Right, back to FNAF 6 then. Alright. And I'm gonna have to do all those soon. When is it appearing? There it is. This thing is growing by the day. Look at this. This is in 5 episodes. First started working on there, then that area just around, then the roads in this, and then this. Which, to be fair, in only this amount of time is really good. Right, let's see. So, we get a ladder there. Ladders, okay. Put that there. It's a ladder. Okay, so you need that area up there. Okay. So then you can go down. Perfect. Now, wow, I went down faster than I thought I would. I'm gonna go down pretty far. Right, then. Excuse me. I don't want you there, I don't want you there, and I don't want you there, and I don't want you there, and I don't want you there. So then, and and then that. Then there's the bottom, right here. Perfect. And then it's going to go there. Just a little bit. Perfect. And this is definitely far enough away to recreate that. So, it's not going to be a full recreation because obviously they're in different places. But I do think having this vent here is the footage is it's better than just having that. I think it makes it look better. Okay, so how do I continue this? Hmm. Alright. So I'm gonna get rid of all these, all the blocks. I'm gonna get this back out. Probably gonna need I'm definitely gonna need the foundations still. No, I'm not gonna use stone bricks. Stone bricks are overused at this point. I need something better. Andesite. Okay, I'm gonna use andesite. I'm gonna use calcite as the ceiling. So we have walls, floor, ceiling. Okay. Lantern. Or candles, actually. Candles. Candles will look better. So this is more like Afton adjacent, I guess you could say. Don't need stone bricks because we're overusing them. Let's use smooth basalt as the floor. So, with the wall. Actually, do you really need foundations if you're under the ground? Well, yeah, you do, definitely. What am I on about? Obviously you do. I'm not going to have the corners. Because these are the corners. For this section, at least. This at least gives the, if I have individual, things. If I have individual... What's it called? Oh yeah, if I have individual FNAF 6 office areas, then they're all, obviously, they all have their own pizzazz. They all have their own sort of... They're all different. And therefore they don't all, look the same. So I'm going to go on for a bit here. Is there any andesite stairs? Yes, perfect. I think andesite is a better stone than stone. Do you know what I mean? And it just feels like it just looks like it'd be more stone than actual stone is. Alright. That's a good start to this. So I'm gonna if I what's the iron? I'm gonna have it go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that how I did it here again? Yes. Was it iron blocks? No, it was smooth stone. Is that how I made these rooms? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do different, like the room's a little different over here. Yeah, this is definitely more than enough space. 3, 4, 5, Perfect. Alright, so get rid of that. These are the vents. Quickly get rid of the candle for now. Stone. Not stone, bricks. I'm not gonna do a different thing. I'm gonna do no. Okay, I'm not gonna do different for every room. Every room will look exactly like this. They're all just to give off that little more liminal space type vibe. Maybe for the first one, I'll just do fucking back rooms. That'd be stupid. Why would I include back rooms in a indie game references? Who cares? Well, a lot of people would care. Why would you include back rooms in a FNAF map? Alright. First room completed. Perfect. So let me sort out my inventory here, bam. So 6. Bam. Alright, so it's looking good so far. There's a very obvious sudden change. It looks more like a house here than it does like anywhere else. But that's the point. Because obviously in FNAF 6, it's supposed to be, you could say it's the end of the original FNAF story, but in reality it really isn't, I guess you could say. Like, well, it's the end of the genuine FNAF story. The end of the Afton part. The next part is the more open part that shows the more aftermath parts. It's not exactly. It's not about the Aftons exactly. It's more about who they impacted and what their impact on society has done. So, like, Help Wanted, we have Tape Girl, we have Vanessa, we have Glitch Trap, Mimic or one or whatever it was that Glitchtrap is now. Like, that's not William. That's the Mimic mimicking William. I guess you could say, if that's how the lore is. If that's genuinely how the lore is. That is the Mimic mimicking William. Because it got scanned into parts, it found out about William and what he did, and it took on his persona. A security breach is about what happens, when that program gets out of control. Help Wanted 2 is something, and Secret of the Mimic is there to explain the origins of the Mimic, and it's connected to the original FNAF story, but it's definitely more about the newer storyline. So you could say FNAF 1 to 6 are about the Aftons. FNAF Help Wanted to Secret of the Mimic is about the aftermath and who the Aftons as a family impacted. So, after all that, after that explaining, why am I building these like a little mini house? Well, if you're trapping animatronics for children's souls, plus, well, a murderer, how do you make the children feel at home? You make your place look like a house. You make the place that you trap in them look like a house. Now, sure, that one over there does not look like a house by any means necessary, but still, like, if you're trapping children who were trapped in a robot, so don't take this as any sort of plan to kidnap people. Like, if you're trapping animatronics with children's soul inside, you're going to want to make them feel, you're going to want to calm them down fast. And an easy way to make them calm them down fast, because they're going to be very confused, is to put them in a place that makes them feel like they're at home. So to make this place look home-like, but also not feel like home, you're going to want to build a backrooms type liminal space that looks like a house. The logic is there, although I don't think it's landed properly. The dead souls are obviously going to be very confused about what's happened. So, and they'll obviously want to kill, because that's just how FNAF is. When you're very confused, and you're dead. Jesus, that's bright! Ugh. Okay, I need night vision. I can't see anything. Oh wait, let me... This. Get the milk. Whoa. Right, this helps a ton. Because now when I look down, I'm not being flashed by the underneath. Oh wait, wrong time there. Wrong time, wrong place. I'm sorry. I'm not speaking well today. Something's gone wrong. Did I make this one just the same size? No, it's 3. That one's 5. So what happened here? It's lined up. Oh, because it's lined up. Oh wait, this gives me more room to. This may not look like it'd be a good scenario here, but trust me, I have a plan. I have a plan. I know what I want to do. I have a plan, and I know how I'm gonna execute it. So, just let me cook here. Alright, it's coming along. We just need to add one more row here, and those two. Then after that, we need to furnish quite a bit of this, and also do the salvage room. And then this part of FNAF 6 will be done. And then I can move on to the first pizzeria and just making this all look like an actual city or village or anything, just, something like that with a bunch of different nods to, like, I can have a burned down FNAF 3 somewhere. I could have like you know what? I can just make like cosmetic skins. Well, not cosmetic skins for the pizzerias, but just make like I can remake my pizzerias, and I can just like some of them, not all of them. Obviously, I'm not gonna make a burnt down FNAF 6 of all the pizzerias because look how big this one is, and it's not even fully completed. I'm not making a burnt down version of all these pizzerias of just this entire place. This has taken 5 episodes and at least 6 hours to do. I'm not doing, maybe even longer, maybe 8 hours. I'm not doing a. I ain't doing a burned down version of everything. I might do a destroyed Freddy though, or like a map. I can do map art of like burned down pizzerias, so I can just go out really far and just do map art. Oh, okay, I know what to do. Okay, gives me a lot of room there to actually explore as well. Plus, I can show off my amazing artwork. Which, if I'm not good at 3D, let's just see how 2D pans out. Although it shouldn't be too difficult. But then again, we all know how I can be. I'm not the greatest 2D artist. But if I give myself, a few episodes, I should be able to do pretty good. I can just do different map arts of different newspaper articles. So I can just search up like the FNAF 3 ending newspaper and just, do that. Those rooms, those 2 rooms there are the only ones with a 4-way passage. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Six, boom. So wait, hold on. I just want to check. Let me see. Is there any way I can? Oh, is there any way I can turn my mic volume up? Audio. What's that? Overlays? No. Chat to speech. I'm gonna turn the volume up a bit on the chat. Okay. Sound. Microphone. Input phone and controller. Yeah. Just microphone level. Okay. Uh. Oh. Um. Okay. I don't know if this is any better. So it should. Microphone starts unlocked in the same manner. Alright. Just had to. Ooh, I just wanted to see if that would make it easier if people could hear me. I don't know if it has changed because I'm not watching my own stream like I usually do. I'm listening to music. But um, I hope it does work. You know what? I need to check to see if anything's happened to my stream. Alright. No, nothing's happened to my stream. I'm gonna turn the stream off and then I'm gonna go back to listening to the music. What should I? Ooh, okay. Alright, this is looking good. Alright, it's nearly done. Perfect. Just 2 more rooms and 1, 2, 3, 4 more vents. Well, there's 2 more rooms, obviously. There's 4 more vents. and I think once I'm done with this bottom area, I'm gonna do the um, salvage room, and then I'm gonna end the stream, and then the next stream I'm gonna do the FNAF, not FNAF. I'm gonna do the FNAF 6, the first FNAF 6 pizzeria, which is more wooden in design. And you know what? I think I'll go back and play FNAF 6 just so I can get a good idea on what to. Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch, not watch. I'm gonna play FNAF 6. I'm getting my words all mixed up. Which ones don't have this? I think it's just these two here. Just gonna quickly. Perfect. Now, alright, I want to go. Oh, okay, I was literally at the top, anyways. Alright, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through here. There. Knew it. Okay, I'm gonna furnish out some of these rooms. And also. Okay, so let me just drink the swiftness. Alright, bam. Spruce. Good. Who needs one of those lights when you can have a lamp? Download dry gas. No. I even have the shelves. I don't even have the shelves. I'm gonna do white shelves. There we are. Let me finish this room. I'm gonna make this wall into a big old bookcase. White tables, then we got a couch. 2 bins. A big couch. Yeah, okay, no. Okay, I'm gonna. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and. Alright, yeah. No, that's not. No. No, 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 no. Shut up. Nah. Yeah. Nah. Okay. Uh. Alright, I think that looks good. Just for a staff room in general. This whole hallway is a creepy vibe just because there's almost no. There's almost no. There's literally nothing on the walls. And that just makes it look creepy. If I turn the lights off and I turn it to night. And I go here. You see what I mean by like just a creepy liminal type space? Okay, Michael's room. Okay, yeah. Yeah. This is where a newspaper is going to be. I could have like a bulletin board, like newspaper and pictures. If I really wanted to, that's something I could do. Then, press that. Let me go through here. And now I gotta furnish this area. I'm gonna take a copper. No, not this copper. Different copper. Waxed copper. Nope. Fuck. Fucking ball as well. I don't want that one there. Took it long enough to give me the one I wanted. Okay, that's genuinely kind of creepy. You just look through it and... If I take the lantern... Even the lantern gives it that creepy vibe. Well, if I were to... Well, give you a little more flexibility. But nah. Perfect. I think that's perfect. If I... Let's take a screw off. Then we just... Nope. Nope. There we are. Right, so now I need to add that. And then I'm thinking I'm going to be done fully. With the actual build, I just need to then add in the outside and, build around it. And also add something there. And just stuff around this area so it doesn't look entirely empty. Like, I should probably add in, houses going down this area. Maybe just, this whole area here is construction. That's construction. Maybe a bunch of constructing areas. I'm not going to have a back alley around this one. Because I don't think that looks good. I love the houses. Did I add the barrier blocks in front of those two? Sure. No, so you can just walk in. Perfect. Barrier. 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 Get the flower out of there. Right. So, I think I should add a bunch of grass here. I'm just gonna... I think this should be like a big forest. -72 minus 25, 7. Okay. Slash fill 72 minus 20. Can't see this shit in the way. I need to do something about that. Hold on. Minus 20 and it's 575. Yeah. Let me just make 100% sure. Okay, yeah, that's it. 2. Let's split it into 2 parts here. One of 5 minus 20. That's 542. 46. 546. And grass block. Okay. Just get rid of that. Grass underscore. There we are. Now this is going to be easier to fill in, so then I don't have to worry about that. That's one of the only genuine commands I've used, like the fill commands. That's one of the only real commands I've used. Like, compared to everything else I've used, this is kind of the only command I've used. Should I have houses behind these houses? Or should I just have it be forest? Because I think if there's just this little mini forest here, I think it makes it makes sense if there's a forest behind, houses there. But the real question is, what should the trees be? Should they be spruce? There's oak in these houses' backyards, or should it just be different? I think it should be different trees. This place is very diverse. Dark oak. When I think of a forest, I'm going to usually think of a dark oak forest because of how big the trees are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take dark oak sapling. Apparently a dark oak sapling doesn't want to spawn. So, we're going to go with jungle sapling. There we are. Yeah, that looks good. Must spread out trees so they're like diverse amounts. And you know what? Just because I can, We can have a massive one. Because of this stupid tree now, I can't place any more there. Oh, wait, wrong one. Bam. Perfect. Can't place any more there. So, I love the idea that there's just these small trees and there's just one big tree. I like the jungle trees. There's a lot of diversity you can do with them. Jesus. I definitely think I should have a. What if I just had a burnt down FNAF pizzeria in a forest? Like, there's just this massive forest, just all the way around this entire place, this entire, like, town. This is Utah. There's just this massive forest all around it. Um, there's just like, the burnt down FNAF free pizzeria somewhere hidden, and you're just gonna have to find it. Like, if you want lore or something. Oh, I forgot about that one. Let me. I mean, I don't have to have it go out this far. Oh. I can just have it go out like this. Like it's free, then it's that. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Forest is gonna go on for longer, and it's gonna go around the pizzeria. Perfect. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop it there. You know what? This entire place is just been encased in a forest. Alright, I'm gonna. Perfect. Alright, so 110, 544. Oh, for God's sake. We'll just do 110, -20, 544. Oh, I need a. Just gonna do 130, 134, 131. 500. Then, just to save me so much time, there we are. And it's still fly, get out of my way. I hate these stupid bugs. Alright, 133. One, three, minus 20. 5, 6, 1. Oops. 5, 6, 1. Perfect. All the way over here. 193. 500. Not 50-50. There we are. Look. These jungle trees are just barely taller than Freddy because he's on top of the stand. And I do like the fact that there's a forest. You know? Ooh. What if? Do that. So the wall's broken. Yeah. I like that. Alright. So, just spread out a bunch of grass. Let's quickly go over here. I definitely need to add in more traffic lights. Yeah, see, it looks 10 times better. Plus, there's that fucking Freddy head just popping out. Oh, that's stupid. I love it so much. Is it in this garden, yeah? Yeah. You go into the back of his garden, you can just go out the back and you can explore the forest. What I'm gonna do is just, like, over in this whole direction, I'm gonna have a burnt down FNAF 3. It's not gonna be too big. Like, the FNAF 3, it's not gonna be the full FNAF 3 location. But it's gonna be, like, a broken down amusement park that's under renovation, and inside, and not like inside, but you're going to be able to see that there's something going on, and it's related to Fazbear's, because they own this area. This is just Fazbear's location. But, where is it? Where is it? There they are. Oh yeah, you need to, bam, look at that. Just imagine it surrounded by trees. Just in the forest, and there's this little mound. This is Charlie's grave. I might do a few things off camera, like little secrets. But maybe I won't. Oops. Yeah. I might. Well, I might not include the FNAF 3 thing now. Because of how much stuff there already is here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna include just one little bench there with oh oops. Right, we're nearing the end of the forest. Just have to freshen it up some more. Might be overdoing it now, but I think this amount of trees makes it look more realistic. Oh yeah. Massive forest. I think it's a little weird though that there's still only two big trees. I'm gonna get rid of this one. There we are. See? That makes it... Okay. I need at least one in the middle. Oh, I didn't even notice what's going out. What the fuck? What other space what do I need? Is it a day for you to fucking grow? Does it need to all be grass or some shit? There we are. I think that makes this place look 10 times better. Not only is it faster for me than just building a bunch of houses, but it's easier to just do that. So let's say you're walking. Let's say you're just walking through. I don't know, you know. And you can just see the tree there. You cross the street. You decide, oh, I'm gonna go for the park. Yeah, yada 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 yada. Go for the park. Blah blah blah. You can see Freddy, the weird Freddy, and then look, there's just the forest, and it just makes sense because it's a forest. It's not supposed to make sense. It's not supposed to make sense. It's a forest. It's just there to exist. You know, you're just supposed to accept that there's a forest for you to just walk through. Like that's kind of how it is. Like you can just walk. You walk out of your house, forest. You want to leave your house, just go through the forest. This place needs oatmeal. So you can just traverse through the woods, you know, go through here, and go across a mound. And look, Charlie's grave. Oh wow, continuity. You can climb on the trees. Look over Fazbear's. Look, on Fazbear's, there's this. There's the sliver thing. You know, showing where the redstone is. Wow, so cool. You can see big trees. Oh wow, you're dead. And if you search for long enough on this side, you can just see two people died together. Just a little blood on the ground. Time it's been converted to that. I like that. Will the arrow disappear? I hope it doesn't. Oh wait, is there an... How's the hum? Oh. I don't think the healing one will disappear, so... Why is that? Eh. It just likes to go there. For some reason. I don't know why. This definitely gives him more of a thing. A nice touch. So, um, it's just these two people who died just in the forest and no one knows. And you can tell no one knows because they're literally, there's blood everywhere. Their bones and flesh are scattered and their skulls are there. They've been left to rot in just the forest because nobody cares to go and find them. And how quickly. Our jungle sapling. Don't be a small one. Perfect! There we are. That looks even better. Now there's just a little tree there. And you can just get a sense of scale with how big Freddy is compared to a jungle tree. Like him on his stand is the size of a jungle tree. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm not gonna add that. I'm going to save the rest of FNAF 6, plus the, because I think I've, how long have I gone for? 2 hours and 10 minutes. I'm going to save the salvage room for next video, and I'm going to save the rest of this build for next video. Because there is still a lot more I can do. Like, add more of the forest going around, and then I can move on to the last pizzeria, and then flesh this whole place out. I think this entire FNAF 6 build gives more to FNAF 6 than the FNAF 6 game does to the entirety of FNAF. Because you really just get a sense of realism with this build. Obviously, Scott did it in Click Team, I'm doing it in Minecraft. So, there's not much, like, there wasn't that much he could do with FNAF 6, since he was making it in an image game. I'm making it in a 3D game. But like you can see, Minecraft here gives me more freedom, and I could make a more realistic FNAF 6, where the pizzerias, are different, and you can obviously tell the difference between them. Like, that's obviously the medium, like the second pizzeria you unlock. This is clearly the third one. You wouldn't think this is the second pizzeria you unlock, because why would the second one you unlock have a golden statue of Fred? What would the last one have, an emerald one? There's no way. This one is obviously far. It's obviously the, I'm gonna add a little, just before I finish, I'm gonna add a little, little lights to his eyes. Which then gives him a little shine. And actually, if I just add that around, now, it gives his face a little shine. Actually, what if I... No, no, no. Not doing that. I just slabs. And if I don't like it, then I can just put them away. Makes them look creepier. Fix it back up. Oh no. Now it looks better. So I'm gonna save the last of FNAF 6 for next stream, and
Hello?
yeah. Alright, I'm gonna save the rest of FNAF 6 for next stream, and I will see you on. Sorry, I'm gonna leave you on a shot of Charlie's grave. Oh no, not Charlie's grave for now. These apostles. So I'll see you all.